Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to What's the Damage? Oh boy, today's video is going to be one of those personal concept vlogs where there's not going to be a lot of editing, you know, it's just me here talking to you guys with nothing but the background music to keep me company as I record, you know. Actually, not even that is happening because I insert that in post. So right now it's it's literally just me in silence, and I hope it stays that way because the dogs are loose in the freaking backyard again. So I just hope that everything is quiet for me to get this video done. Now, here's the thing, guys. I have failed. I have failed you, I have failed YouTube, I have failed the internet, and most importantly, I have failed myself. I have failed myself as a content creator on this platform and also as a person, as a member of humanity in this species of mine here on this planet, you know. I have failed miserably. And I don't even know how I can assess the damage and try to maybe restore it, you know. I don't know how that's gonna be possible. But here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be talking about something here that's very, very deep and personal, and it affects me and only me. It may not affect a lot of you guys because my audience here on this channel is very tiny, you know. Very few people watch my videos, and of those few people, even fewer like, you know, and comment, interact, you know. And now the thing is that I am psyched to have an audience to entertain, even if it's a very small one, you know, because I think it's better to have a small audience than no audience at all, you know. Some of my videos do get barely any views at all, some get a little bit more, you know, than the usual, but the thing is that I am largely alone on this platform here, you know. Many of the things that I do is basically just like for myself, because recording videos for YouTube is a hobby of mine, you know. I don't make any money with it. You know, I barely get any views. I'm not famous. It's literally something that I like to do in my spare time, you know, and it's also kind of like a savings account in a bank where I just keep making content. I keep putting videos out there, you know, and maybe one day it will get enough attraction and attention where I can eventually make this channel, you know, become monetized and make money with Google AdSense, you know. That's the idea here. It's a hobby that I enjoy that I hope one day can pay me, you know. And despite it being just a pastime of mine, you know, I really hold myself to a very high standard here on this platform, you know. I always have. In my early days, I made content just for the sake of making content, but as the years went by, I started to take this a lot more seriously, you know, and I guess even the dogs do as well. Now, the thing is that YouTube has become a place where literally anybody can make content, you know. There are a few limitations. You can't make certain kinds of videos that are offensive, and, you know, there are some things that you can't do, but it is a largely open platform for people to do whatever the hell they want, you know. And today there are channels that barely put any work into their videos at all, and they go viral and make a lot of money. They get millions of views per video, you know. And at the same time that that's happening, there's me, there's little old Chazzy putting a ton of work into his videos, you know, like giving you guys intros and outros and you know, a little background music and a lot of really good editing, putting in photos and videos, putting hours of research into a topic, you know, playing hours and hours of games, you know, and spending even more editing, you know, making thumbnails and uploading them here. And sometimes it's so much work and there's barely a return on investment, you know. Like since I came back to YouTube, you know, last month, there have been a few videos that were pretty long. Like the Dead Rising playthrough, the gameplay was like 31 minutes or so, and then recently there was also the top 10 Xbox, the hardest Xbox achievements that I did that I think was about 33 minutes, you know. That took me 2 days to edit, you know. And then there was the recent Avenged Sevenfold mini documentary that was 32 minutes long. These videos, despite being the longest ones, have ironically gotten the least amount of views, you know, and I still like to do it, you know, and the dogs still like to bark. This is gonna be a tough one, man. Why the hell did this asshole release the dogs, man? Why didn't he just leave them in the... So anyway, going back to what I was saying, here on this platform, I like to put in the work, I like to put in the effort so it will show in the videos, you know. And my hope is that, you know, I don't want to just make a bunch of crappy, easy to do videos and then if the channel ever blows up, that's when I start to work hard. No, I want to work hard now. I want to make the best possible videos that I can, so if ever my channel does go viral, people are gonna have a lot of really high quality stuff to watch, you know, at least like the highest quality that I can offer, you know. know. I'm aware that I am very behind technologically speaking for YouTube, you know, and the very fact that the few of you guys who watch my videos, the very fact that you're here, even knowing that you have so many other much better content creators to watch, the fact that you take time out of your day to drop by and watch one of my videos, you know, that really does mean the world to me, even if it is just a few of you right now, you know. And the ones that watch and like and comment, you guys help me out a lot, you know, and that really does mean a lot to me, you know. But the thing is that I put a lot of pressure on myself sometimes, you know, and most of the time I don't even care about the views. I just like to leave something there. It's nice to get views, but sometimes I'm proud of a video and I upload it and it's there for the world to see if they want to, and it makes me feel good, you know. But the thing is that I'm a perfectionist and I hold myself to a very high standard here on this platform, you know. I try to do what I can with what I have where I am now, you know, and my videos have been getting much better, you know. Every cycle of 100 videos, they do become more, they do get better and better. But I hold myself here to, I invoke this thing that I call the baseball policy here on my channel, right? You guys may have noticed that some videos were missing, you know, like I try to give you guys at least one upload every day, sometimes two if I can, but there were a few days in recent weeks where I missed an upload or two, and it's because of my baseball policy, you know. If a video comes out very, very crappily, you know, if I don't like it for any reason, I discard it and I go and record it again the same day or the next day, whenever I can. And if it comes out crappy again, I go and re-record it for the third and last time, you know. And if it comes out okay, I use it. If it doesn't, I discard the concept, you know. I completely, utterly discard it permanently, or I try to re-record it much further down the line. A long time ago, I didn't follow this policy. I would record a video and regardless of how it came out, it was the final product, you know. That's what I put out there, you know, even if I didn't like it. But then again, like by doing that, that's why all these years later I re-record certain videos, you know, using this policy. I like to get ahead. I like to record a bunch of videos in one sitting, leave them in bulk, vlogs and gameplays, you know, so I can leave them there to edit as time goes on. But I can't have too many videos in one sitting, raw files on my computer, because it's going to overload and go slow, and I might actually bring a virus into my PC, you know. So I try to structure myself that way, you know. I record a bunch of videos in bulk and leave them there and just start editing a few and exporting, posting, deleting, and that's when I start to record again. And it's a never-ending cycle until I hit my 100th, you know, or every 100th video I stop and take a break, you know. I'm very organized on YouTube. I have a spreadsheet, you know, where I keep all of my ideas written down, and I do them 10 and 10. Every 10 videos I delete a section of that spreadsheet and just keep going and going until I'm done, you know. And my videos are in a certain order here on YouTube. If you go on my channel right now, you can see that they're all organized into playlists, you know, and that's intentional. If you saw my video talking about organization, you're going to understand why I'm like this, you know, and it makes it easier for people to see my content. It's easier to consume. It's more pleasing to the eye, you know. So I've always been this way with YouTube, you know. Unfortunately, because I'm such a perfectionist, it starts to hurt me sometimes. Now, the pain that I'm referring to, the way that this hurts me is like, because I'm so organized that sometimes I admit that I get a little bit neurotic, you know. So if I set out to give you guys at least one video per day and I miss one day of upload, I get a little frenetic, you know. Like, nobody cares. Like I said, my audience is very tiny, and you guys are always, like, the ones who watch my stuff, you know, you're always going to watch and like and comment regardless of when I post it. But when I fail to have consistency, it kind of gives me an itch, you know, because I'm very organized in this sense, you know. I like to give you guys at least one video per day, and I think I messed up. I slipped up because I overestimated myself. My videos now are being recorded on my new TV, so with my Xbox One, it's configured to get the full 1080i or 1080p, the full 4K resolution. So I underestimated how long it takes to, you know, upload those clips from my Xbox into my OneDrive, download them from my OneDrive, then, you know, import them into my movie maker, you know, my video editor, and then edit it and export, you know. It takes a while. Like a gameplay that's 30 minutes long before would take maybe, let's say, around 4 hours or so to export, you know, and today it takes about 8 hours, you know, so, or even longer, give or take a few hours. So it's really complicated for me, you know, and I really underestimated that, despite having started off well after I came back to YouTube, you know. I uploaded a bunch of, I had a lot of videos ready to go, I edited them and left them ready, you know. but still I fell behind schedule because of some personal stuff that was happening outside of YouTube. I don't live with my parents, but my dad had this problem with kidney stones, so he didn't work for a few days. He was in and out of the hospital. That obviously messed with my head a bit, you know, and I had to go over there to help take care of him with my mom some days. And at the same time, I was starting my driving lessons. You know, I paid for auto school, you know, haven't started the lessons yet, but I had to go back and forth to do different exams, you know, spent a lot of money. Right now I'm kind of flat broke, you know, I have no cash to buy groceries and I can barely pay my bills. So me and my parents, we don't live together, but we do still help each other when we can. So sometimes they'll borrow money from me and I'll borrow money from them. You know, it's a never-ending cycle, and it's just been a lot of stress lately. There's been a lot of strain on my family right now and our personal issues. My dad is better now. He went back to working, you know, but I'm still trying to reel back from that damage. There were days when I didn't feel like recording and I still did, and the videos didn't come out 100%, you know, and there were days when, again, I was lazy. I overestimated how long it would take to do something. I kept procrastinating, and that's why I have been missing a few days of uploads, you know. And in case you guys don't know, you might see my YouTube channel and see everything that I do, the thumbnails, the editing, all of that stuff, and it might look pretty well produced, and you might think that somebody helps me on the side, and that's not true. I do everything by myself, guys. I am alone here, you know. I record by myself. There's nobody behind to react, you know. I edit all of the videos by myself. I make the thumbnails by myself. I upload by myself. I do everything by myself, you know, completely. Even on my other channel where I record with a buddy of mine, I do everything by myself, you know. Nobody helps me, so it does get overwhelming sometimes, you know. I do suffer from burnout, but I am trying to keep going, you know, and try to give you guys as much content as possible, you know. And I'm sorry for missing uploads, guys. Even if this apology is more for me than for you guys, I am sorry for failing, you know, not giving you guys the consistency that I feel that you deserve as content consumers on my channel, you know. And I'm trying. I'm gonna be trying now to record a bunch of videos in bulk whenever I can to see if I can make it to 800. And also, because I started late, you know, I was supposed to start to get back onto YouTube like in February or March, but I waited until mid-April, you know, because I got lazy, guys. I bought my new TV at the end of last year, so when I was on vacation, I just kept watching a bunch of movies and TV shows and playing games, and I forgot all about YouTube. Then when I finally did come back, I felt like I was a little too late, you know. So because of that, I'm going to see if I can maybe go straight now, from now until the 900th without taking a break. That's right, I'm not gonna take a break when I hit 800 videos. I'm going to keep going from the 800th all the way to the 900th without stopping if I can. But I'm gonna see if I can give you guys a few, like maybe just one video per day. And if I can, if I really truly feel like it's possible and feasible, I will give you guys 2 uploads on certain days, maybe on Sundays, you know. I'm gonna try to come up with a better chronogram, you know. I should have started this way. Should have started maybe in March and 1 video per day, maybe 2 videos on Sundays, you know. I messed up, you know. I admit, guys, I messed up. I was Icarus. I flew too close to the sun, and then my wings melted off and I fell into the ocean. Okay, so now I'm swimming, trying to get back to shore so I can go back to being the content creator that I feel you guys deserve here on this platform, okay? And if you still stuck around despite all of this, I really do truly thank you. I really appreciate it, you know, and I hope that now it's just gonna be, from this video onward, I hope I can give you guys at least 1 upload per day, you know, even if it is just 1. Some days there will be 2, maybe even 3. If the dogs allow me to, you know. This is complicated for me as well, you know, recording. Some of the days that I didn't record is because of this, because the dogs wouldn't shut the hell up. I can't do anything about this because I have a good relationship with my neighbors, so I don't want to. But anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go before it gets worse, okay? I have more stuff to do today. I'm gonna try to record at least 5 or 6 videos just today, so, and not including gameplays, you know. I have to record a bunch of vlogs and gameplays in the same day so I can try to get back on schedule, and hopefully I'll get there, okay? Thanks for being patient with me, and thanks for still being here, and hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the content that's going to be putting out. I'm going to be putting out in the next few days. So I'm going to go because my battery is running low here. All right. Thank you guys for watching, for understanding. And if you happen to like this video, please go ahead and give it a like and also subscribe to my channel because I release videos every single day. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell too to know exactly what time I upload. And yeah, man, that's it. That's it. This is Chazzy, signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro screen.